Hello and welcome to MFCP Woodworking. My name is John. I haven't posted a video in quite a while, and I'm basically doing this video to explain what's been keeping me so busy, that's been keeping me away from it. I got to get after it. I got to make more videos. This pile of wood here is one of the projects. These, while we cut firewood, which is another thing that's holding me back because I need firewood for the winter to keep warm. These poles, when we find them, long straight poles, they're virtually all white spruce. Long straight poles that are not too fat on one end, not too skinny on the other end, at least 6.5 feet long. They are up to between 18 and 19 feet long. We are collecting these because we want to build a greenhouse frame behind our existing building where I will do my shop work. If you've seen my other videos, you can see that half my shop is outside. The weather is not very friendly right now. We're trying to do something about that. I want to be able to work kind of indoors, even if it's a greenhouse, unheated. I can live with that. That's better than what I got. I want to be able to do the work. I want to be able to put out videos regularly. I want to make stuff for sale regularly. So this is one project. A related project is that I got to go out in the bush here, all around, find dead trees, and cut them up for firewood, because that's basically how we stay warm. We do have propane heat, but we're trying to avoid that expense, because if we can save that money, we can put it towards other things. The other project is the big one. And we're going to walk up the trail here, and I'm going to show it to you. If you've been looking at my other channel, Pico Triano, you'll have seen some of the work on it. And we're just going to wander back here and we're going to take a good look at it, at least from the outside, depending on how much time we got on video, because I really don't want to go much over 10 minutes.
Well, you're at 2 minutes right now.
Oh, well. So far, so good. Okay, as you can see, there's a building here. We designed and are in the process of building a mini home for my wife and I. The intention is it's intended to be semi-mobile. We can move it if we want. It's going to be built modular. I am not going to do a full video on how we built it. Building codes are different all over the place. I don't want to lead people to think that they can build something that they actually can't. Got a woodpecker right behind you over there in the bush.
Where?
Did you see him? You don't see that every day.
Okay, he flew away.
Okay, but you got him on there anyway.
Yep.
This building is really a simple structure. There are no drawn out drawings in it for everything. It's basically an 8x12 shed that we've extended up half a story so that there's a loft in the top. We are going to, once this is complete and we have the cash and the time, we are going to build an 8x8 bathroom on the back of it. That's going to come out this direction here, because you're looking at the back here. We're going to walk around the front. You can see it's about 16 feet high, which makes it not very mobile, but it can be moved. We have windows and doors. We already have a solar panel, which we're going to put beside the window up there. In the long term, we're going to build a porch coming out here, about 6 feet. If we feel it's too tight, we're going to build another room on the side here, but I'm not sure we're going to do that. We want to keep it small. I want it to be something that we can handle when we get older and don't have the physical strength or energy that we've got right now, which is already diminishing. The solar panel will supply some of the electricity. Beside the building, we're going to put up a tower on this side. I don't want to attach it directly to the building because it's going to house a wind generator that we also have. Already the wind generator has broken blades on it. That has to be replaced. I don't want the vibrations transferring over to the building because those things always vibrate. And on a windy day, we might be getting a lot of juice, but I don't want to be in the house sitting there, getting driven up the wall by that. So we're going to isolate it from that. We're going to put a battery pack on the side that both of those things will put. We already have 3 old car batteries for it. I am told that I may be able to get some deep cell batteries to eventually replace those. My vision right now is to make the battery bank 8 batteries. I've looked up online, apparently you can revive dead car batteries. If I can do that cheaply, I might do it. I just want 8 batteries that they're not running down too much. They'll have a chance to last until we can at least replace them with proper deep cell batteries. Because that costs a lot of money, and a lot of money we don't have. We'll also have a little kind of doghouse set up on the side here for propane tank. We already have a small camp stove that has two burner elements on top and a wee little oven inside. That will work for a lot of our cooking needs. In the corner here on the inside, we're going to either buy or make a small wood stove, and we'll have the pipe come out. Outside, we're gonna have it go up inside and then cut out and then up. I don't want to just go up through the roof. We wanted this to have a skylight. For now, it's too expensive, but I built the roof in such a way that that can be installed later with less difficulty than it normally would take. I have left a gap for a 4 foot by 2 foot skylight to be installed, and if that's installed during the daytime, you will never need to have a light on inside, an electrical light on, because there's already, with these lights during the day, you get good light in here. So hopefully we won't need a lot of electricity. We're going to start wiring some of that in because I'd like to have it set up so that we can at least run a power drill and have lighting in the evening. Because right now, when I go to work, it's dark. When I come home, it's dark, and it's going to be that way for most of the winter. So if I want to get anything done in the evening, I need lighting. And this is off-grid, and it's intended to stay off-grid. Outside work, got to cap the corners yet. We've got a lot done on it. How are we doing for time?
Almost 8 minutes.
Almost 8 minutes, so we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
In the long term, my dream is to clear some of this out, and we're going to dig 2 ponds right adjacent to each other that are connected in the middle. A little bridge over it, kind of cool. But I want to raise yellow perch in one pond and rainbow trout in the other. They are both native species here. They're both decent enough for fish farming. I just want a small little operation to supply our own needs. It's like having a chicken house in the back, which is something we want eventually too. But it means clearing some of the bush out here. Amy too, my son here, who's holding the camera, he's already made a trail partway through here, so you'll be able to access it from the other side. And this will be the front of the building. I think it's going to look real good when it's done. I think it looks pretty good right now. I'm pretty proud of it.
I stayed in here before.
That's right. You and your brother Sheldon stayed in there. One night, you stayed in there 2 nights. Propane heater, not properly heated, but we had wanted to have it done in time for them to stay that whole week there, but that didn't work out. We're not finished the insulation inside. We got to install the wiring. We already got the drywall in there. You open the door up in here. Just take a quick gander inside. You see, the drywall for the entire place is leaned up against the wall there. I measured it all out. There's enough to do the entire job. And we've got my homemade temporary ladder in there until we build a proper loft ladder.
Yeah, when I stayed in here, there wasn't any insulation put in yet.
None at all. That's what your mom's been doing. That's been her project. She's been doing a good job.
Yeah.
As you can see, if you look close in the back there, you can see that there's a space for a door. That's to go to the bathroom eventually. We just honestly, I'm hoping your mom and I can move in here next year.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. And this is a project. I only say it's a heck of a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I work a full-time job. With all these projects going on, I don't have a lot of time for a lot of stuff. I am hoping to start getting a video out every week, and maybe a little more often. If I can get working in the shop, we're going to get a lot of wood turnings done. I will get better at this. All my my subscribers, I have 30 of you now. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm hoping to get those numbers up. And once I get going consistently, I want to do some promotions that'll help make it even better. But that's the video today. Thanks for listening if you're still on. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell so you get all the notifications, because there will be promotions. I do want to give away some good stuff. I also want to show some of the stuff that I make that's for sale. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it all there. Don't forget, my son does a gaming channel and other stuff. Life of Amy 2. Look up Amy 2. It's a great little channel. He posts every single day. If you like his kind of content, subscribe. Go and have a look at his stuff. He's awesome. Anyway, thanks for listening. Have a good day.